Okay, so I've come up with 3 completely different ideas.
This is not.
So the first idea that I've got is I came up with the word memory, and then I stormed off of that one. So I came up with the idea of like an old couple finding like a time capsule in their garden, and then it's going to be like 60 years of their marriage.
That's cute.
And then having them open the time capsule, and then everything just turns into 60s. So have like people dressed in 60s clothes, 60s makeup, and then have like the milestones in their marriage of like meeting the family for the first time, like getting married, having kids and stuff, and then having like flashbacks throughout the whole thing.
What, to the 60s or
Yeah,
to the present day?
to the 60s and present day. And then I want to like touch on like their relationship and like going through all of the, what do you call them, like times through their relationship where they either hated each other, loved each other.
I think that's really cool.
And then having everyone in like different like fashion and stuff like that, and like having the 60s theme become more.
Do you know what you could do to make the transitions between the two really cool?
What?
You could like do like 60s songs and then do like them that have been like remastered and like redone by different artists that like modern day, so like old songs, and then it transitioned to like it after it's been modernised, because it's like, I don't know if you're gonna like do like anything to do with like dementia or Alzheimer's, because that's always a good one to use. But like one of the last things that your memory never deletes, like music, like your love for music. Like even when like there's people that like have dementia and they don't even speak, they don't know what's going on, but if you play music from their childhood, you can see their faces light up. So I feel like music, because the 60s was so music oriented, and it was
like
so
dancing and stuff,
big for that type of like era, that I think you could use music to like work with it in a really cool way.
Yeah, and like use it to like show like the flashes from like past and future and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think you could do some really cool like transition work.
And also to make it less like obvious that you're just jumping from one thing to another, because you don't want to have it like all just like flashback.
Yeah.
Using the music to like incorporate into it can like kind of do it in a more subtle way.
Yeah.
Oh, you could do it so you don't know, like you're getting these flashbacks, but you don't know until towards the end that it's flashbacks of these people's lives.
Yeah.
So maybe you could do it like a grandson like going to like his grandfather and like asking for advice with a girl or something, and then you see these flashbacks and it feels like you're just recreating a story, but really it's him reminiscing on what he's been through, or like make it so like he's talking about like really modern things, or like, oh, like she won't ever like open my Snapchats, and then it could like cut to him like she won't ever pick up like the phone line,
or like the
letters. She won't write back.
You could go at the end, you could like zoom out, the viewers might not know it's about that, and then at the end you zoom out to him, the guy, and the son and the granddad.
Yeah. You could do
the
it,
grandson and the granddad.
Like the final like scene would be like maybe like recreate like a wedding of like the two getting married, and then it zooms out and it's like a wedding picture like on the wall, and it like zooms into the old person. Like that would be quite cool. I feel like you could do like really, really cool transitions with this.
You just need to make sure you can actually recreate a wedding and like get the
I'm sorry, I've seen my grandparents' wedding pictures. Honestly, like it literally looks like it's taken at like the Marlow football grounds. Like it's literally like their wedding photos is like they didn't even bother like doing it on a flat surface. But then again, it's really funny. They're on a hill because my granddad's really short and my nan's really tall. He's wearing heels and they're on a hill, so he's like standing high up the hill and he's still not tall enough. I reckon it'd be like not even that bad, because think about a 60s wedding dress.
Yeah.
You could find them in a like
literally
not popping off. It would not
charity shop would be.
Oh, my nan still has her wedding dress from the 60s.
Perfect. George is the main character in mine.
And then you can like, I'm trying to think. You could like that idea with the son, the grandson talking about.
Also, I don't know whether to like maybe bring in like the army.
Oh,
because like military was a big thing in the 60s. Yeah. That's the only thing.
Unless, do you know anyone that does cadets?
To be fair, it would be quite like you wouldn't be able to get like really like cool battle scenes. Yeah. But in Marlow Common there are trenches. Like we used to go up and play in the trenches. We used to play army in the trenches where we'd like that sounds really bad, but we'd like hide in the trenches, and then like we'd like, it was like almost like, you know, like red light, green light, where like you stop and start, so you'd like run around the trenches, then it would stop, and then it would be like battle, and then you just like throw rocks at each other. My dad used to do it with like horse poo, and I was like, do you wear gloves? He's like, no. He just licked our fingers afterwards. I'm like, and you're still kicking.
You could do that like with instead you can maybe just do like the guy walking away from the house, like going to army.
Yeah.
And like the women like
just have like
crying.
milestones in their life and like
Yeah.
make them really like
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
I think it's really cool. I like that idea.
Second idea is tension. I don't like this idea as much as my first one, but I wanted to
But
have
we could
like
build on that.
I have a friendship group. It's like a summer getaway
Say.
turned into horror. So
I do
like
like
This is an excuse for all of us to go on a holiday together.
like unsolved
no, I like this idea. I like this idea.
unsolved trauma, like buried tension, is like brought to the surface within the group, and it turns into like a horror of them just like
Trying to kill each other.
try and kill each other.
Oh my
I
God.
feel like that would be, you could do that really, really well, and that reminds me of, like, I know it's so random, but like Quentin Tarantino's first film, Reservoir Dogs. It's such brilliant story writing, and
I'm wrong.
I think that'll be a
circling back.
I think that'll be a really good idea.
No, sorry,
I think that one you could make. Sorry, I just interrupted you, but like you could make it like it could like turn out really good because like the other one's got transitions. Like, can you do the transitions?
Yeah.
But this one, like, you can do this one pretty easy.
And I'm happy to be in it and go on Hollywods for free.
As I was saying, Reservoir Dogs, before Nico decided to completely derail me there. Reservoir Dogs, it's so brilliant, like characters and storyline and stuff, but it's filmed, it literally has 2 scenes. There's like a scene where like something happens, and then the whole rest of the film is literally filmed in one room.
Yeah.
And that basically the storyline is like basically they're all criminals and one of them's a snitch.
Right.
And so it's like basically like the whole story is them it's literally just all filmed in one room, but it's so interesting because you learn about these characters because they're all criminals and you don't know who they are.
Yeah.
And then like you get flashbacks to who like to like what they were before they were criminals, and you're
Yeah.
trying to work out like who like
Who's
because
who.
there could be like an incident.
Who did it?
There could be like an incident, like something small, like someone's piece of clothing goes missing, or like someone uses all of their like face moisturizer,
Or someone gets with someone.
On that same like note though. On that same like note though as well, like what George was saying, you could almost do like almost like a locked in sort of thing, like they're locked in somewhere, like you know Hateful Eight, like that whole thing,
that's the
where
same
it's all
type
just
of thing,
filmed
they're
in that
all
same
in
room,
that one room
and they
they're
can't get
trying
out.
to work it
People
out.
are killing each other.
Be
All
escape room.
shit's happening. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah, some sort of like, yeah, it could be like,
But like
it
secrets
starts
just
off-
coming out like left,
Yeah.
right, and
yeah,
centre
it starts
of
off
the group.
really, really simple of like, oh my god, like who stole like this, like who's taken my hairbrush?
Yeah.
And then they all start arguing, and one of them goes, oh well, you did that, and then that unveils another secret,
be
and the other one's
arguing.
like, the other
Yeah.
one's like, hold
That's
on,
my Sheen Rose.
you told me you were ill that day. How can you have gone and nicked that off that person
Yeah.
when you told me you were ill? And then it ends up being so extreme that they actually like start killing each other.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. And then like at the end of it, like the hairbrush was actually just in the other bag or some shit like that.
Guys, who wants to go on holiday and kill each other?
That's the
Yeah, the
thing.
thing is though,
I'd have to.
You know who was going to I'll kill you all.
no, you could do that in one day, like the outside scenes. Just go down to Bournemouth or something,
Yeah.
get the train back.
Wait, my mum's got a house in Hastings.
Oh my god, and it's such a
Perfect.
Lang house. It's such a Lang house.
There you go.
Nico is out here. She's like, yeah, we're going to my mum's house. I walked into her mum's house. Why? Like, when I say the ceilings were high,
Oh, is it that type of house?
the ceilings were high and it had like an ornate trim and a chandelier, and she had like a spiral staircase.
well.
It would be a
Like,
good
no,
murder
it would
mystery
be
house.
perfect for a murder mystery
Call your
house.
mum up.
And it's so well decorated as well. Like it's well put together. Like it looked like it would be a
Perfect.
film set. Like
My mum, it just has been a film set.
oh, has it?
Yeah, my mum's just got because she was acting in the film as well. But like,
The
some,
house would be like, oh, could put the camera there.
Yeah.
also it's
Like
2
you
minutes
couldn't
away
film
from the
anything
beach.
good in my house because it's like you like go to get in the corner and then there'd be like something falling behind you. It's all too crammed. There's just shit
But
everywhere.
also, it's 2 minutes away from the beach, so.
Oh my god, yeah,
Perfect.
no, like he's literally like you walk to the beach within like.
You could
30
have like
seconds.
flashbacks of them all being like a happy group and then like ripping each other's hair out, like
Yeah.
sitting and watching the sunset
The
and
gay
then
tunnel,
ripping each
the
other's
gay
hair.
tunnel. Imagine the shots you could get in the gay tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay,
Get
there's
pictures
this,
now,
there's
get
this.
pictures now.
I posted on Instagram. There's this tunnel, and at night,
It's got lights that go like rainbow the whole way down.
so it's next to the beach. So it's
so
literally
cool.
alongside the beach, and it's got like rainbow lights that like move down it. It's really trippy. It's
so
but like
cool.
there's so many cool places there that would just look aesthetically
Yeah,
pleasing.
yeah.
Where is Hastings?
Near it's not near, but along the coast from Brighton. So yeah.
It's a seaside.
Near the
seaside
beach.
Little, where are the
So was
pictures?
it was up.
Wait, what's
Yeah,
the
like-
next idea?
That's so
Like imagine the
cool.
cool like cinematic
That's
shots
sick.
you could get in there.
Oh my god, that is sick.
I know, it's so cool. And that's only like
I'm sorry, but if I was
15-minute
filming a
Yeah.
sci-fi, like that would be my time machine.
Yeah.
Like you could run through it really quick.
That would be my
Doctor
Doctor Who TARDIS.
We said it at the same time.
That is so weird.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Last idea?
third idea is I stemmed off health. So I wanted to have like an ill mum and then have her hospitalised, and then have her daughter bringing in like little things like every now and again, like a teddy, which would stem loads of memories from that. And have like the moment where she got that teddy at like the fun fair or something.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the first one, I guess.
Kind of like
memory.
yeah.
But it's just way more fucking heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
Actually,
Make it more like emotional from like and have like themes of like loss, denial.
How would you get like a
Panic.
hospital? Like, would you like?
That's the only thing I
Yeah.
need to make it realistic.
To
I
be
think the
fair
second
though,
one.
to be
Yeah.
fair
I
though,
think
you could probably like ask to use the rooms down at Deansfield because
Oh,
when
yeah.
I did
Medical.
when I did the walk around, like the medical like rooms, like for their like
they make it out. No, they
courses.
make like a full hospital.
like it looks like a hospital,
Yeah.
like it fully looks like they've got the hospital bed, like it looks like a hospital.
Yeah.
That's the
You
whole
could-
point.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
it's
that
meant to be
is
for, like
true.
their practicals and stuff. They've got like the dummy like people in there.
Yeah, like it looks like
In
I want it to
hospital
look like a
beds.
hospital.
It's fucking
That was
scary.
my class last year.
It's so scary.
It was fucking weird. Oh, sorry.
Like, they have like
Not
dummy
to-
people in there. It's really weird. Yeah.
And
You
then
could use
maybe
that.
having like a funeral scene at the end and having like everyone sharing like happy memories of like her and stuff like that.
I have fake roses if you need them for a funeral scene.
No,
for my
that's a
funeral
lie.
scene.
I have fake roses that Nico's left
Yeah,
at my
I
house.
say if you do that idea,
that's
do
what they
similar
went.
to what you said for the first idea. Like if you it doesn't matter like which one you do, but do like you could do similar
Similar,
things,
like
filming,
transaction,
yeah.
Transactions.
I personally,
I like the second one. They're the best.
I like the second one the best.
I like the second one.
Second one.
I like the second one. Perfect.
I will be an actress for this. Don't even need to let me audition. Like,
I will be an actress, and you don't have a choice. I'm in it.
We're using Nico's mum's house.
Yeah. There you go.